What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Valter. I've been living in Thailand for the past 4 years. I normally make videos about my daily day, things that I do with my family, places that we visit. I try to provide information to people who are doing research about Thailand. Maybe they're coming over here on vacation, or they are looking into an extended holiday, or perhaps they decided just to move over here for retirement, work, or whatever it is. So I try to provide as much information as I can, share my own experience. So if this is something that you are interested on, consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that bell icon so like this you're notified whenever I put up a new video. I really want to do these videos more often, but I am so busy. I just don't have the time. I have a lot of things going on at the same time. So I decided that I was going to start a new series. I was going to be talking about doing business in Thailand. This is a little bit easier because I can turn on the camera, talk for about 10 minutes, and then with very little cuts, very little edits, I can just upload them to YouTube. Because that saves me a lot of time. So compared like last week's video, it only took me an hour to add. I just cut it whenever I went off topic or I forgot what my train of thought. So I just cut those and then I pieced them together. It makes it a lot easier to put videos together versus the videos that I have a lot of editing and I do a lot of things, because those normally take about 5 hours for like a 3-minute video. I'm still going to be doing those videos because I enjoy doing those, because they're a little bit more artistic, they're a little bit more fun to do, but this one is also very good, it's very informative, and this way I will provide the people who follow me, my subscribers, I provide them with, let them know what's happening with my life, and at the same time, hopefully I can attract new people who are more interested in this sort of topic. So if you are someone who is looking to invest in Thailand, to start a business, to build a business, you want to be maybe do like a family business, or you want to talk, or you want to know more of what it takes to register a business, what the paperwork you're going to need for a visa and a working permit, that sort of stuff, also consider subscribing to this channel. Hit that bell icon so like this you're notified whenever I put up a new video. So today I'm going to talk about what you need to register your company here in Thailand. First thing first, there's a lot of information out there on the internet. There's also a lot of misinformation. So it's a very, very big topic. I'm going to try to concise everything into a 10-minute video. The information that I'm sharing with you is of my own experience and my own research. So it might be a little bit different from me. What worked for me might be a little bit different than what might work for you in your case, because it's also going to depend on your own situation. It's going to depend on your nationality, if you are married or if you are single. It's going to depend on the type of business that you are starting and the location where you are registering your business. So things might be a little bit different, but the concept is going to be the same. So for example, if I'm opening up an internet cafe and someone who is opening up beer bar in Pattaya, the basics are still going to be the same. This will not apply to someone who is thinking about starting a medium to a large size company, or to people who have the capital, they have the money. My best advice is for you to hire someone who will do the work for you, so this way will save you time and will save you the aggravation. But for the rest of us who want to start a small business in a shoestring, like most of us pretty much, this information is for you, so stick around. You're going to find this very, very helpful. So I apologize for any interruption. I'm at the tail end of a cold. I'm still coughing a lot, especially when I talk for a long period of time. My throat gets a little bit dry, so I feel the need to clear my throat quite often. So you having a business. So for example, you starting a beer bar in Pattaya. I use this example because it normally sparks people's curiosity, but it applies to anyone's business. So the first thing that you need to do is to register the name. But before you do that, because once you register the name, you only have 30 days to have everything done. So once you register the name, so before you register the name, I'm sorry, make sure that you have the capital. The capital or the money that you're going to need is 2 million baht. If you have a Thai spouse, that is a slash in half, which is just 1 million baht. Make sure that you pick a name. The best thing that you can do is provide them with 3 different names. Keep in mind that everything is going to be written in Thai. It's going to be written in Thai letters. So don't give something that is too difficult for them to write, or don't come up with a name that is too long for them to write. The second step is make sure that the business that you're going to be involved in is not a business that is strictly reserved to Thais. There's some business in Thailand that foreigners just cannot do. So make sure that is not one of those. For example, the bar thing, if you're going to be managing a bar, foreigners can do. But foreigners cannot be involved with, for example, land trading, or they cannot be involved in banking, for example. So there's some aspects, or there's some jobs that foreigners can do, some that they cannot do. So make sure that the business that you're going to be involved in is not one of those. So now you register your name. The next step is the memorandum of association. This is where you're going to be specifying the nitty-gritty of your company. So for example, you're going to be talking about what is the name, what is the purpose of your company, who are the shareholders, what type of company it is it a limited, is it a private company, and everything else. So for example, for us, we did the Thai partnership because it's a little bit easier. I take advantage of only needing 1 million baht capital. So it becomes a little bit easier, and the paperwork is a little bit easier. On your case, it might be a little bit different. One thing that you have to always be sure is that never to get into a partnership, never give someone a 41% or 51% of your company while you hold 49. Never do that for the sake of just having a business, because it might hurt you on the long run. After you get your memorandum of association, you have your statutory meeting. Normally that is a little bit simple. You can do that right away, and you can just this is where you hash out all the little things. And then when you have all these 3 things done, the next step, which is your 4th step, is to register the company. The fee for all this can run somewhere between 7 to 10,000 baht. Is not too much. The only issue that we had was just the amount of paperwork and the time-consuming effect. If we had the capital, if we knew better, we would probably just hire someone to do that for us. And once you register the company, now you have to register for corporate tax and your VAT tax, your value added tax. And that basically is the basics of where your whole company is going to be operating on. So for us, it's very, very similar. There's all the stuff, all the deals that we had to go through. I'm gonna put links down below. So like this, if you need to do your own research, please don't just take my word for it. Like I said, your situation might be a little bit different. So call these people or go to these websites, go to these links, get some more information. So like this, you can make the best decision for yourself. If, like I said, if you have the means, if you have the money, the best advice that I can possibly give you is to get someone, hire someone to do the paperwork for you. But avoid getting to these, avoid doing this with lawyers, like shady lawyers shady agencies, shady facilitators that wants to set up a company for foreigners just for the sake of them owning land, just for the sake of them having a visa and having a work permit. Avoid doing those things, because I'm not sure if that is just a loophole or if that is just straight up illegal. So don't do that sort of stuff. My experience might be different from yours, so don't take my word for it. I'm not the I'm not the professional, I'm not the expert on this, I'm just sharing my own experience with you. So make sure you're doing your own research, make sure that you know what is best for your own situation. That is it for my video today. I hope you guys find this informative. Hopefully I didn't go over that 10-minute limit that I set up. Consider subscribing to my channel, you know, hit that bell icon. I'm going to be putting these videos up more often. Maybe not so much next week because I'll probably be out, be with my family, going to be doing some fun stuff in preparation for the holidays. But I'll definitely put something out there so you guys can, you know, get to enjoy, get to see more of Thailand. So if you find this helpful, share, like, leave a comment below because it helps be part of this community, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.